Hey everyone. Every year, without fail, there's going to come a moment in that first week of school when a kid is going to make a power play for control of your classroom. I have a strategy I want to share today that's going to help you confuse and then conquer that would-be troublemaker. So, you know that kid. He or she is the one who's painfully slow to get started on assignments or is talking with his friends while you're trying to give instruction. Maybe this is the kid who kind of slumps back and glares at you whenever you make a request. Well, I have a strategy that's been really successful in helping me win over these kids, and it involves 4 things. So first, you're going to surprise the kid, then flatter, make a request, and then give that kid a do-over. So let me show you how this strategy works in my class. So I'm up there, it's the first week, I'm doing my thing, giving instruction, when I notice this student over here isn't doing what he's supposed to be doing. So let's call this student Steven's student. Okay, so I notice Steven, and so what happens is I'm up there, I'm talking, giving instruction, I walk over sort of close to Steven's desk, and I just kind of come close to him and I say, Steven, I need to talk to you after class. And then I keep on going with whatever I was doing with the whole class. Try to keep your voice really neutral. No anger or anything like that in your tone. Steven, I need to talk to you after class. Okay, thanks. And you just keep on going. So then the class is going to keep on going. And meanwhile, Steven's kind of been wondering what you're going to say, thinking he's probably in trouble. So 20, 30 minutes have passed. It's now the end of the hour. After all the kids have sort of shuffled out the room, now Steven's hung back and you have a moment to chat with him one-on-one. So here's how I go. Steven, thanks so much for staying back. I wanted to check in with you. I noticed that you were doing whatever annoying thing he was doing. And I also noticed that you've been kind of giving off a strange energy today in class. I couldn't help but wonder, did I do something to offend you? Okay, so now here's where I've totally confused Steven. He thought he was in trouble, and now this new teacher is apologizing to him. So he stands there for just a minute, and then he says, "No, you didn't offend me." Thank goodness, I'm so relieved, because I thought I must have done or said something that was offensive to you because I couldn't understand any other reason that you were behaving so disrespectfully in my class. Again, he's just standing there silent. He doesn't know what to say. We don't know each other very well. It's only the first week. But I can tell you're pretty sharp. And I can tell the other kids really look to you as a leader. So I was wondering, do you think you could use that leadership that you have to turn the class and guide us to have a really great year together? What do you think? Yeah, okay. Awesome. Okay, great. Oh, I'm so glad that we cleared the air, and I'm really looking forward to working with you. Let's just forget about today. Like it never happened. Clean slate tomorrow, okay? Great. I'll see you tomorrow then, Steven.
Okay, bye.
Okay, thanks. And that's how it goes. Am I going to have any more problems with Steven? No, I am not, because now he's on my side. He feels part of the solution. He knows that I noticed him, that I saw a spark in him, and that I gave him sort of a task, a role in class. To be honest, I always see a spark in those kids. They are super charismatic. There's a reason the other kids follow them. So let's acknowledge that power, use it for our own gain and for the gain of the whole class. So the 4 steps that I want you to do. I want you to surprise them, flatter them, make a request, and then give them a do-over. Okay, so you might also be thinking, well, that sounds really nice, but what if it doesn't work? I'd say 9 out of 10 times it does work, but sometimes you do have to do more discipline. And then when you get to those things, you want to do whatever your campus requires. So for me, it's a warning, parent contact, detention, like lunchtime detention is what I do, and then a referral to administration if things aren't getting better. But no matter what you end up doing, I would say there's 3 things to keep in mind when handing out discipline or consequences for behavior. First, you need to stay calm. Ooh, those kids are going to push your buttons, but you're not going to let them. Inside, you're going to be like, blah, blah, blah. But outside, calm, cool, and collected. So stay calm. The second thing is to make whatever consequence fair. So when I get in that moment, I try to take my emotion down. And then I think, what would I want my own child's teacher to do if my child was behaving in this obnoxious way? And then I tend to just do whatever that thing is that I think seems reasonable. And then finally, keep it private. You will never, ever win if you try to discipline a student in front of an audience. These conversations need to happen one-on-one out in the hallway or after class when you're alone. These kids have bravado and they have reputations to protect. And if you do it in front of their friends and classmates, there's a war that's been declared that you know nothing about, but that kid is arming himself or herself for. So by keeping discipline and those crunchy conversations private, you preserve that student's dignity and allow for tomorrow to be a better day. Finally, I would say try not to take any of this personally. You know, the things that annoying Steven's doing in your class, he's probably doing all day long with other teachers as well. It's really not about you, but it is about how you react in that moment. So I say, if you start with respect and give it to those kids, even when they haven't yet earned it, you're going to be stunned how they respond in kind. All right, that's it for me this time, everyone. I hope you have a great launch this school year. Thanks so much. Teach on, everyone.